Welcome, friends. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you? Let's get YouTube going here. All right. Welcome, YouTube. Remember, it's hard to see you, so please, in YouTube, throw me a heart or a wave in the chat. Good to see everybody. I'm back. I hope you all are well. I had too much time on my hands. So I was like, I had so much I wanted to share tonight, but I think I consolidated it the best I can with the craziness in the sky, blending it into you. So that's my goal tonight. And there's a lot going on. So it's a long planetary update, but it's going to match kind of what I'm going to try to give you at the beginning. Again, please feel free to, the chat is open in Zoom. And so feel free to throw chats, questions, Q&A, comments in the chat as we go, and then I will answer them as we get closer to the Q&A or in the Q&A, just so I'm not getting lost in the questions. So I'm not ignoring you. I will go back and answer them completely. So all right, tonight I'm going to get started on time because I kind of have a lot. So I want to make sure you guys get it all in. All right, so let's get started. All right, everybody, welcome to the Truth Tribe. I'm Daune Thompson. Thank you all for being here. You are all perfect in this chaotic, crazy world, exactly where you are right now, because that's where you're supposed to be. Then there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Remember that I love you all very much. Truth Tribe is to illuminate self-awareness of your health, of your wealth, and of your love. You do not need an astrology chart for Truth Tribe, but it sure helps for self-awareness during the planetary updates at the end. If you don't know your birth chart, you can either go to my website and learn the basics, how to read your chart on Self-Awareness Astrology 101. Or you can go to free tools. It does not give you how to read the chart, but you can get your chart. So ideserveitnow.com, that's where you can grab it. If not, throw me a DM somewhere and I will get you there. Okay. So tonight, your macro focus out there reveals your micro reality. Okay. Emotional chaos is thick right now, my friends. I mean, it is thick. Emotions are flaring, overwhelm. It's internal, it's external, it's like what's happening. And for good reason. Our old body's nervous system is looking for problems to feel love. That's what's happening to all of us. Unhealthy love, probably, but it's all it knows. It's all your nervous system knows is unhealthy love, versions of it. So your nervous systems are currently, and they have been throughout the last couple of years, upgrading, and especially now, to a new identity with healthy love. And the only way to do that is by action. You have to create an action map, your desired outcome. What is that, and what is the action? Your end vision. Okay. And so this is the funny shit right here. I have been watching people, and I get a kick out of, y'all know I'm a pattern person, right? So I get a kick out of watching people and seeing how they see the world, right? Because you all have different signs, different personalities, different charts. You're all here for a different reason. So I sit and I watch people lately, and it's been for a long time, but recently more so obsessed with how the external world works, what they're doing, what they said, who's right, who's wrong. Can you believe it? Oh my God, what's happening out there? But what's fascinating about this whole thing is most have no clue who you are and how you work. Like, why the fuck are you here? Does anyone ask that question of themselves? Why am I here in this chaos? Why am I living on this earth plane? It's to master your personal normal, and your normal is your soul, your blueprint, your astrological birth chart blueprint manual, user's manual, and we're not doing it. And so instead we forget, oh, that's right, if I master me, that all matches me. And so the abnormal that you've been told was normal for so long is a farce and a joke on all of you. So stop listening to the shit solutions that should be offensive. I mean, super offensive to your soul and everyone around you. So you are officially in the heat right now of clearing your consciousness. And consciousness means focus, awake. You are conscious of that or this or whatever. Okay. So what is consciousness? Let's simplify it. You can say awake, right? It's what you look at. It's what you focus on. It's what your energy pushes into. What you see outside is your internal, right? Where are your old ways still unconsciously ruling you because this matches that? So those are your unconscious patterns. And now we're being nudged to clear unhealthy, dark focus out there. Why? Because if you're focused on dark out there, what happens here? You fall into focusing on others' bullshit and you avoid your own. Let me repeat, you're focusing on everyone else's bullshit and you're avoiding your own. We live from our emotional set point. Is it confident or fearful? It's that basic. Are you fearful about money, health, wealth, and love? Are you fearful about love and fearful about your health? Think of it from so basic, my friends, a big picture, basic viewpoint. Micro and macro always reflect one another. Okay, so the microenvironment in your cell reflects the macro environment in your body, which micromanages that because you're smaller than the external. It just keeps going bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, and so your external view of life is very simple to use as your example. And what you're seeing is a reflection of your inner microenvironment of your physical body, of your mind, and of your soul. Are you afraid of the world outside? Are you fearful of the pain that you see? Right? Are you a fearful person of seeing the pain inside of you? Big question, same thing. Are you angry at what you see out there, or are you angry at you? Are you exhausted from things you're watching out there? Are you exhausted with not taking care of you? It's that micro macro. Okay. So patterns of pain it's always in the consciousness of the viewer, of what you're viewing. Does that make sense? So I don't see the same viewpoint you see. I don't see the same mountain you see. I don't see the same problem you see because it's not in here. I have a different map. I have a different user's manual. And your expanded consciousness is awareness of yourself. The more self-mastery, the brighter your light shines in the collective on the macro level. Then the universe is the super macro. And then your energy entanglement. Remember, we learned entanglement. Here's an energy and here's an energy. And when you get too close, you entangle and become one. Okay. So then your entanglement energy in the universe is creating a new truth matrix with your truth matching your version of yourself that you desire on a parallel reality. And there's multiple versions of you out in the universe. It starts in you, not in them. So whoever you are focused on, aliens, assholes, ants, spouses, friends, whoever, right? That's what I want you to think about, not them. It starts in you, and what you see in them, it's for you. So what's vital right now to remember, okay, is to live a life that feeds your joy and vibrancy. I just want you to ask, does this bring me joy or not? Does this make me happy or not? I don't like the word happy as much as joyful. Does this bring me joy? I love what I do. So yes, I like going to work because it brings me joy. I don't have to question it. Who you want to be must be who you choose to be right now. I cannot express this more. Not who you hope to be at some point out there. So every time you focus out there what someone's doing wrong, I don't care who someone is, whether it's your spouse in your house or your boss out there or the cashier at the register that irritated you. That's what I want you to understand. If you choose to be you, they don't affect you. It's the difference between that. So you want to know here, I want you to understand the only two things you need to do to change your life right now and forever. 2 A words, right? That give you the power to become whole and solid and grounded, secure, free, masterful. Write it down. Awareness and action. Y'all know I harp on self-awareness, awareness of yourself, know thyself, right? But you got to know your crap and then find a way to clean it up by taking action. The problem is we skip number 2, action. I've seen too many people say, well, Dawn, like, I'm aware of my shadow. It's still not changing my life. Of course not, because you're still wallowing in the victimhood of your pain instead of learning the lesson you chose to grow out of. The lesson is take action, grow better, become smarter, become confident in the thing you don't know. That's why you're insecure, because you don't know it. So it's in your birth chart, the hotspot course, Zodiac Wheels Your Medicine Wheel. I show you all 4 of your weak insecurities right there. Just focus on that. Dig in, solve your insecurity. Awareness and action. So if you don't take action to grow out of your darkness and pain by setting a simple action plan to like some steps to elevate, nothing's going to change. Your nervous system, as I said earlier, will fight you at every opportunity to stay in the old pattern. I'm telling you right now, my friends, no meditation, no medication, no money, no yoga, no astrology chart, no night on a horse is going to help you. No politician, no government, no hospital. I don't care who it is. Okay. Please hear me. You came here to elevate and you are so powerful, so powerful. And we're not acknowledging because you're out there. So if you're not elevating, it's from lack of one or the other or both, awareness and action. Go take my Elevate course. You can simply see your own dark lessons. Start with awareness just of what they are from your generations and your lineage of your ancestors. You're going to see it right there. So if you get, okay, wait a minute. Or should I say, when you get overwhelmed or jaded or victim focused, and we all do it, okay? Take back your power. Everybody say this out loud with me. Let's just say it. I'm the boss of you, body. Say it with your voice. I'm the boss of you, body. I'm the boss of you, mind. Recite this. I deserve to live the life I desire for me. I am living that timeline now. We have to start speaking as if you're there now. I deserve to live the life I desire for me. I am living that timeline now. I'm the boss of me. I choose. Again, I'm going to repeat this one more time, but I will post this in the Facebook and the I Deserve It IDI Club wall as well. So you guys have it in both places. So you can just copy and paste it and then post it somewhere. So you read this every day when you forget and you're in victim mode. I'm the boss of you, body. You will listen to me. You will do what I say. We are not going down negative nervous system, negative Nelly victimization anymore, okay? I'm the boss of my body. I'm the boss of my mind. I deserve to live the life I desire for me. I am living that timeline now. And snap, give it a sound, okay? Remember, it's different growth for each of you, right? What you came to master is completely unique to you. And a lot of your lighthouses, those of you who've been doing the work, currently resemble bug zappers, the little bugs that fly in and zzz, right? Your light, my friends, is too much. It's why you're getting uncomfortable with people right now. It's too much for others to shine like you. They want to shine like you. They want to be with you because you're so pretty and bright, but they're unwilling to do the work. So your light burns them. It literally makes them that uncomfortable because they can't go against their old nervous system. They're not doing the work. They're not taking action. And you are learning not to take it personal. Their boat will find you, I promise, when they're ready. The most powerful person on this planet is in control of their light and their dark. Not just one, both. And I have heard this so much in the last 2 weeks since I talked to you guys last. I've been aware of my bullshit, Dawn, for so long. It's been a long time. I've been talking about this, but I've seen very little changes. So why is talk therapy, self-help books, endless drama discussions of your challenges not improving your life? Action. It's that simple. because it needs to be in conjunction with rewiring your nervous system. It's why we do this every night at the end of the call into your nervous system. One tiny action I'm forcing you all to take so you can listen to me till you're blue in the face. Change only comes from action of the awareness you know about yourself, where your insecurities are. You have to push into it. Action is the electrician, basically, right? It's the electrician rewiring your nervous system. So awareness is the key, but action unlocks the door. Okay? If you have done the work and you're now still finding yourself not free, it's time for action. You have to control your ego, that inner voice, I'm the boss of me, but you must command it, not wish it. How do I handle negative thoughts, Dawn? That's another thing that comes to me a lot. How do I handle them? You own them. You command them. Acknowledge that it's even you, that it's you focusing outside and not on what you want. That's the difference. So ask yourself, where is my old nervous system on repeat, on unhealthy love in this lifetime, or maybe past generations of the same issues you see in your family repeating? Okay, let's do it again. Let's clear this. I want to clear all of you today. And in a sense of, I want you to understand the vibration of a word is no different than taking action on your body and exercising, or just moving, or eating toxin free, or changing the way your money habits are, whatever it is, okay? But it's cellular wise, this is micro, macro. But let's work on the macro within you, which means the micro is the sound of vibration in the cells, in the nervous system. Repeat after me so the sound comes out. So say it out loud. And I'm going to post this for you guys later too. So I'll repeat it again later if you need it. I break and eliminate all patterns of toxic energy. Ready? Bacterial, pathogenic, emotional, and environmental cellular energy in any and all realities my soul is aligned with. I am whole, complete, and full of joy solutions to live the life I love now. Snap. When you say that, you're healing the micro vibrations within you, saying, I'm breaking and eliminating any of this, any of these patterns, energetically, frequency within you. And then what happens is when you're doing this to you, it starts vibrating out into the world, into your lighthouse, into the brightness of others. Okay. The challenge arises is when you try to do too much at once. You just have one simple tool to say, am I taking action on the one thing, the one insecurity, or the one pain point? We're not. We're trying to do so much. There is no way. People are like, I got to meditate. I got to go to work. I got to eat these healthy foods. I got to meal prep. I got to sit down. Oh, I got to watch this show. I got to watch this. Oh, this inspiring. I got to get knowledge. I got to read my book. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go do yoga. I got to get, it's exhausting. I mean, and that's the short list. Just one. So I'm offering you tonight Dawn's plan, okay? Start with my mini plan of action. And I want you to say this out loud with me again as we go through it. But what I want you to do is always say these things out loud to yourself. Because what happens when you're speaking it, okay? It's vibrating the throat, okay? It's a sound, okay? And that vibration vibrates the vagus nerve, which runs down the back of your spine into every nerve. It's the main determinant of your nervous system, right? So it's vibrating that vagus nerve to reset your nervous system. You must start somewhere with action. So how does that look like in real life? I say you can just start staying disciplined with my simple 15-minute plus, okay? 15 minutes a day is what I'm asking you, plus 2 more, okay? Here's my 15-minute protocol. 15 minutes every morning. It's not an option to strengthen your body. I don't care if you walk, if you do sit-ups only, you do push-ups, if you run, if you sprint, if you ride a bike, if you lay on the ground and do bicycles. I don't care if you're walking in place. It doesn't matter. Every morning, 15 minutes for you to get the blood moving. Number 2, before exiting bed, and I've given you the commands in our last couple of calls, they're on the Facebook wall. I'll post them again so they're at the top. 1 minute commanding your mind with crystal clarity for divine guidance. I command angels, spirit guides, God, whoever you talk to, for you to give me crystal clarity on this thing, money, health, wealth, love, whatever it is. And I'm asking for divine guidance and a simple solution to give me immediate assistance now. That was probably 10 seconds. It wasn't even a minute, but maybe you want to do it for multiple things. Okay, snapping is a sound. It's getting you to remind what you're hearing. It's an activator. You don't have to snap. It's just what I do. When I say it, I want it clear. I want a moment in time. Okay, so 15 minutes every morning. Number 1, strengthen your body. I don't care what you do. Number 2, 1 minute, that was 30 seconds, but I'm just giving you easy numbers. 1 minute every morning, commanding clarity for divine guidance to give you alignment immediate to what you want. And number 3, the 1 minute chakra river, light your soul, body, mind, spirit. Okay, so we're going to do this together. Everybody just follow along with me. Okay, you can watch. I want you all to reach above your head, and I want you to look up and imagine that you're looking direct into the sun. I mean, it is the biggest, brightest sun you've ever seen, a golden ball of light. Okay, and I want you to grab that ball and I want you to wave it over the top of your head, and I want you to say, I light my Taurus field, my causal chakra. And then bring it down to your forehead. I light up my thoughts and my beliefs and my mind. I light up my sounds. Bring it together. I light up my vision. I light up my voice. I light up my heart. Keep bringing it down. You're going to push this all the way into the ground. You're bringing this ball of light all the way down. I light up every organ, every cell, every nerve in my body, every part of my endocrine system, entirety. I light it up with the bright light. Then I want you to turn your hands down and drop that ball down into the core of the earth. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to bring your arms all the way around 2 times, and then you're going to switch directions. You're going to bring them around 2 times, bringing open all the light into your entire, remember this is your Taurus field. Then you're going to go back down. You're going to grab that ball of light out of the core of the earth, and you're going to bring that golden ball of light back through and breathe it in all the way up through. So you are so bright, like that bug zapper, so bright. Bring it up to the top and clap 3 times. I will post that in I'll make a mini video for you. I have a video of it so that you can do it again. Okay, but literally I do that 15 plus 2 things that are 30 seconds. I will say 16 minutes a day. Okay, 15 plus 2 commands daily to rewire to a higher timeline. If you can't commit to this, that's part of the problem. There's no action. You're not even taking the basic action with your voice to send out the vibration. Light up your life, my friends, and it takes you committing to you. The results of this simple daily protocol delivered all the solutions for my life. I do it every single day, right? To rewire my nervous system to a bigger picture that I wanted. My focus for the last month was body joy, right? A lot of you know I had major dental surgery last week. And many of you are aware that I took the week off, okay? Which is very rare for me, but I committed to me last week. And so my only vision was a clean, successful outcome, no matter what the doctor or anyone told me could or would happen. Okay, I commanded my guides to help me prep my immune system, how to not have to take toxic medicine, all the medications after the surgery that would suppress my immunity further than the procedure, and how to find support to replace those meds to immediate healing. I rode my bike 15 minutes a day for months prior to this to get strong. Every morning, I ran the chakra river every morning to clear my energy field. And in that time, all this time I was taking action. And then up to that point, I scheduled 1 treatment a day, daily, to give my body the help to do what God made our bodies capable of doing. So 3 days prior, I was doing treatments, and up to 14 days after, I will have daily a treatment on my body for immune health. I need you all to understand this. You can ask the best neurosurgeons in the world. Your brain is a factory filled with healing chemicals. It's up to you to activate them. And so I did. Why? What did I do? I did immune IVs with ozone treatments. I did IVs with vitamin boosters. I did energy work. I've taken detox baths to assist in the anesthesia detox, which was the worst part of it for me. I did acupuncture, microcurrent stimulation, Chinese medicine, as well as homeopathy for bone growth. Guys, that's the big picture. Was it a lot? That's the macrocosm picture. Yes, but guess what? On the micro level, it was one TLC action event per day. It wasn't a lot, but we make so much that we have to do so much. Stop everything and focus on one thing a day that gets you where you're going. To rewire my old nervous system to my chosen new one with superpower immunity. And everyone's like, you're doing what? You feel what? You have no pain? You took natural remedies to kill? Yes, I did, because I looked for it. You're not looking. Does it conflict what I did with everything a surgeon will tell you? Sure. But did my plan make me feel calm in my nervous system? Absolutely. So as I say, there's a simple time and place for allopathic medicine, modern medicine, and natural medicine together. But only you can decide to command your life that way, my friends. I will not let one person, one pill, one procedure rule my life ever again. You all know that. And I'm trying to share it with you. You have the power. You have the power to control this. And then there was the big money. Oh, but they cost money, Dawn. I don't have that. And they don't take insurance, Dawn. My money excuses were gone too. Because being sick, and you all have to acknowledge this in your brains, being sick is way more expensive than investing in my body's immunity. I mean, it's a night and day, the price that you have to pay. This was all the ideas that appeared out of my commanding intentions, appearing out of the blue with ideas and reminders to take these actions for myself. Okay, so this action plan that I'm sharing with you, it applies to everything, love as well as health. Only you can decide to lick the curb, as my theme goes, right? Which means you have to do everything and anything. And if it says lick the curb, that'll make you better, then lick the curb. Try everything to see your own insecurities of unhealthy love. Take every possible action on your list, as well as command your energy to align with healthy love now. Okay? Only you can lick the curb, your financial curb. Think of it that way. When I tell people, think about choosing $50,000 a month of cash flow into your life, and then make an action list to get there, no matter how many tries it takes to get aligned with that frequency path. Your daily command must be, I am whole, joyful in health, wealth, and love now. Not tomorrow, not one day, I'm never going to get there. That's impossible, Don. I'll never make that much money. Bullshit. That's what the surgeon said. You never been get by without having these antibiotics and having these steroids. The bullshit. And I look at me. Do I look like I'm miserable? And this was 8 days ago. Because I prepped with myself. I commanded, body, you will pull it together. Don't get me wrong, the first 3 days sucked, right? So if you're obsessed with the macro darkness in life, it's going to match the micro darkness in you. You are avoiding in you. And until you take action to stop talking about problems, stop engaging in problems, to stop accepting limitations maybe of others as your own, right? Other doctors maybe their limitations don't have this massive amount of information. Yeah, maybe you don't. Yes, that is very good, Pat. So I'm going to bring that up in a minute because it was a very good statement. So again, self-awareness of your darkness is your solution, right? But even when we're at our best, I'm always looking to see, where is my weak spot? Where do I need to turn the notch up. Because again, I'm always looking for that next level. And then you all will be too. Because you are all much better than you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You are always trying to change the level of your awareness awakening. Okay. So actions, you must take actions to rewire your new dream reality into place. That is where your castle lies, the action. Okay. So awareness and actions. Why do I bring this up? Because planetary update tonight, I'm going to tell you what's happening in the sky, not in your own birth chart, but look at your birth chart for Taurus. I shouldn't say for Taurus and for Aries. Okay, those are the two things I'm going to talk about. So let's talk about yesterday first. Yesterday, there was a beautiful new moon in Taurus. Taurus rules money, love, beauty, and new moons are new beginnings, correct? So this Taurus new moon, the mood it brought, either you honor your worth and build it, or you sit in the same crazy rut wondering why life feels like, I don't know, expired smelly yogurt, like sour and yucky, right? You're at a let's set it up stage of your life, not a let's tear it down part of your life. That's where you're at. And so that gets uncomfortable because it's kind of the unknown. So the high vibe of this new moon is purely plant your seeds. Someone says, again, this is the let's set it up part of your life. Okay. This new moon is about planting your seeds, building your empire, trusting the damn process of the energy. Okay. It's like the universe, my friends, is handing you a fresh notebook, a pile of soil, and whispering, write the next chapter, but make it feel good, grounded, and rich as hell. It's the perfect time for setting realistic, juicy goals around money, around love, around body, home, and self-worth. Anything that makes you feel safe and abundant and fully in your king and queen energy. That's what this new moon did. Now, the low vibe of this new moon, if you're resisting it, if you resist, because most people are going to resist this energy. Why? Because they're going to pull the it's not perfect yet card, right? Taurus new moon can trigger next level procrastination because think about Taurus as a sign of the bull and it's like the stubborn bull and it ain't moving until you make it. So it's going to trigger next level procrastination if you keep playing the it's not perfect yet card. Stubbornly clinging to old comfort zones, your old nervous system ways of living, your old belief systems about what the world should be like. Bullshit. That world is you. When your soul is begging you to upgrade already. Then, if that new moon wasn't enough, getting us all woken up going, I think I want more. No, I can't do it. It's not good enough yet. I think I want more. Okay. You're playing that. Then we have this tangle of planets that happened a couple days ago, causing chaos in your emotions. We have Saturn and Neptune conjunction in the sign of Aries. So Saturn and Neptune are basically sitting on top of each other, and they're in the constellation of Aries. Okay. So let's break this down. Saturn is basically telling you reality bites. Here's your responsibility list. Here's your to-do list. Here's your action list. You're late. Start laying your bricks. Get the shit done. That's what Saturn says. Okay. Neptune says, let's just vibe out and pretend that none of this exists. Cool, right? Yay. That's Neptune. Now, when they mash up together up here, it's like a party where the DJ keeps switching between a motivational TED Talk building and the Enya whale wave sounds, right? And no one knows whether to start a business or join a meditation call. So you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Normally, Saturn conjunct Neptune feels like this kind of like a mystical construction work, right? It's slow, it's serious, but it's important and it's sacred in your soul. But then if that wasn't enough to be pulling you from one side to the other, you slap Aries into the fire, which they're both sitting in Aries. Now, Aries is impatient. It's about identity upgrades and cosmic ambition on steroids. Aries doesn't want to dream it, my friends. It wants to be it. Like yesterday, Aries is fast. It's fast, like a fuse energy. Okay? So this shifts the whole vibe of your life. So instead of quietly questioning, which is what's coming up, why do I believe this? You're more like fiery energy of Aries is saying, if my soul had fists, what would it be punching into reality right now? That's Aries. Not what do I believe? It's saying, oh, what's in my way? So when Saturn, Neptune, they party in the constellation of Aries, your soul doesn't politely suggest a new dream. It kicks down the door like, wake up, it's go time, baby. That's what's happening. So you're going to feel these wild urges to start something huge. Okay. Impatience right now is so thick you can bottle it and sell it like an energy drink, right? You want to go, but you can't. I'm impatient. Random emotional like tsunamis are coming in of I'm meant for more, but WTF does it even mean? Like, what does that mean? What's more to me? That's not a sign that you're broken, my friends. It's a sign that you're waking the hell up to a bigger destiny. But Aries energy is tricky. It wants to sprint a marathon without realizing that the finish line is 3 years away. So if you don't ground yourself, prepare, plan, take baby step, my 15-minute actions and do it for long term, you're like, whoa, that's amazing, right? You'll start 17 things, ghost your own dreams halfway, and then wonder why you feel like a motivational poster that fell off the wall. Right? I mean, all the motivational memes, but you don't remember what it was anymore because you're just going over and over and over. So how this energy can affect you positively. Let's look at the positive from this thing because it sounds like, oh my gosh, this sounds so overwhelming, right? Your dreams can finally take form. That thing that you've been daydreaming about for years, okay? Saturn is like, cool story, bro. Now build it properly, right? You can actually anchor big visions from up here, Pisces, Neptune, down into the 3D physicality down here. Translation, spiritual people might find launching that business that they keep aligning for. Or non-spiritual might accidentally, right, have a spiritual awakening after their bank app crashes and says, oh my God, I want to do something different. And they're like, got it. That's the positive about dreams, okay? Illusions are dissolving. Fake friends, bye. Toxic soulmates, poof. Outdated dreams, released, right? Neptune whispers, it was never real anyway, sweetie. That's what it's saying. It was never real. Let it go. So how could it impact you negatively on the flip side? Remember, everything is high-low frequency. So if you resist or you try to sleepwalk through this and act like you don't see it, you're going to get into disillusion overload, right? You're going to be looking for the perfect job, perfect relationship, perfect self-image. People might feel like they're losing everything, but in reality, they're losing what was never aligned with them to begin with. Instead of facing reality, some will dive headfirst into distractions, scrolling TikTok, Instagram until your thumbs fall off, binge drinking, overworking. So Neptune's dark side loves a good escape hatch. And I'm trying to tell you, do not get lost in the delusion. Lay the bricks. The last piece that I've been noticing big time since this thing kicked in is the victim mindset traps. Instead of stepping into mastery, which is your Saturn flex, some will wallow in, why is this happening to me? Right? Hint, it's happening for you. But surely let's throw a pity party first. That's what Neptune says. Let's go have a pity. And that's okay. Have the pity party, but do not stay there. Because if you cling to these illusions, you'll meet suffering. If you face your shadows and level up, that's miracle territory. You choose. Which one will you pick? Saturn conjunct Neptune survival guide, okay? Right? Because reality is completely getting getting the spiritual makeover right now. And you're either the lighthouse or you're the intern running this coffee machine, in the lighthouse. So here are your do nots. Do not vision board and vibe only, right? Neptune says, just feel it into existence. That's been a big energy up till this point in life, right? Make a vision board, but it didn't happen. Saturn says, cool, but where's the budget plan, Karen? That's what's happening. I'm dreaming it. Don't stay in the dream. Get back down here and plan it. Take action. Okay. Translation, dream it, yes, but then build it like it's your damn legacy. Otherwise, you're just spiritually daydreaming yourself into disappointment. Okay. The next, do not victim spiral. When Saturn reality checks your fantasy, relationship, career, your six-pack abs that you thought you could manifest through crystals, and you don't. It's not punishment, it's alignment. Your higher self is not mad at you. It's just giving you a cosmic version of, please redesign your whole life. Please redesign your 4 hotspots. Please redesign your insecurities and put on a plan. Make a Pinterest board. I don't care what you do. Okay. Now the do's of this high frequency. My friends, manifestation energy is off the charts right now. Neptune says, imagine it. Saturn says, work it. Dream so big that you are dying of laughter. It's amazing. You just giggle because you can't believe how beautiful it is. Then get up and take the scariest real world step you can think of, right? Some bonus points if you're sweating on your body. That's the body healing, right? The other do high frequency, fall in love with slow progress. Okay. That's what the full moon in Taurus is. The bull is slow to get there, but the bull will lay the bricks as well. So Neptune wants instant magic. Okay. Saturn wants foundations that don't collapse faster than your last social media post. Okay. Remember, you are literally dreaming this whole life up, my friends. Saturn plus Neptune equals the architect dreaming combo. Okay. You aren't stuck. You're just being handed the building blocks to redream awareness, and then take new action. Your reality. That's what it's saying. This is time. It's like this time. It's time to dream that reality with a freaking blueprint and actual materials, actual action plans. Okay. So your final note on this major transit, it's huge. If you half-ass this transit, life will feel confusing and exhausting. If you full-ass this transit, you can become the living embodiment of dreams that do come true. Plus, with better boundaries, because Saturn is that, it's kind of like your bouncer who doesn't let, the drunk illusions in your VIP section anymore, which is also known as you commanding, I'm the boss of my body. I'm the boss of my mind. I'm the boss of my reality. I will choose how this body heals, how I feel, whatever it is. So your action homework, also known as how to become the main character in your own epic rebranding story. Okay. I want you to ask yourself some of these journal questions. Ready? Where am I clinging to an illusion because it's prettier than the truth? Ask yourself that question every day. Where am I clinging to an illusion because it's prettier than the truth? Warning, you might find that you're dating, you start looking at relationship, love, and you're dating a walking red flag that you've painted green. And you're like, oops, didn't want to see that. Number 2, if my dream life was a building, where are the cracks already showing? Right? Neptune dreams it, Saturn audits it, it checks it. If my dream life was a building, where are the cracks already showing? If you're building it. And then last, how can I design a daily habit, 15 minutes, that honors both my dreams and my responsibilities? Because what's happening is you live in multiple realities. There's multiple versions. You have multiple timelines. Your future self is already giving us a clapping, standing ovation for all of you. It's just waiting for you to align with it. Okay. How can I design a daily habit that honors both my dreams and my responsibilities? Okay. So last explanation. This Saturn conjunct Neptune phase isn't just happening to fix you, okay? It's happening to upgrade you into a person who can not only dream beautifully, vividly, and wildly, but to hold it for a change, to build it and live without crumbling, right? The life you crave, my friends, is real. But you've got to show Saturn that you're not just here for the vibes, you're here for the victory. You are here for the victory of that vision. And it is going to come down to how commanding you are to the reality of your own micro environment, of your own reality. Because if it looks messy out there, I guarantee you it's messy in here. There are things that people look at and like, yeah, that's probably sounds messy out there, but not where I'm at right now. I'm gonna focus on me. Everybody in right here. Let's start with the nervous system and your thymus. Tap and repeat after me. Okay. I am courage. I am love. I am truth. Tap here. I know courage. I know love. I know truth. Okay. What I want to do is I just want to open Q&A for those of you who have been feeling this emotional overwhelm, like it hit like that tsunami I was talking about. This frustration, like I know I want more, why can't I get there? Someone just commented earlier for the Q&A, and I really think it's a great comment. Maybe you don't notice your progress because you're always raising your bar. So absolutely. But when you look back and find out, if I were to just use this example, it's a beautiful example, and I want to thank him for sharing. Because what happens is when I look at the choice I made with the surgeon this time to take all my natural healing before and after and just let him do the procedure, as opposed to just going in and hoping he would give me and do what he said and taking more toxic meds that I didn't want in my body, that I'd taking antibiotics that would rip up my gut that I just healed over the last year by healing it, then the antibiotics would have tore up all the microbiome again. I was like, I can't do that. And I had to find other ways. So the point he's making is I realized I did raise my bar because I was confident enough with what I had put in place that I could push back. And the old me wouldn't have said that to the doctor. The old me is in this position because I didn't say that to the first doctor. And this doctor, he's amazing. By the way, anybody need a biological dentist? Amazing, kind, wonderful. So his comment is well placed because when you actually look at the where you did set the bar, that confidence is almost like I said, you kind of get giddy, like I did it. And it felt so good because I was in so much in power. So your goal isn't about growth and how successful you are. It's about how confident you become in every environment, in every situation. That's your goal with all of this, my friends. And that's where you're going to get pressured. If it's dating, if it's your marriage, how confident are you to tell your date or your spouse, this is who I want to become, and this is who I'm going to be from now on? It might change things up a little bit, but you're going to enjoy the ride. It'll be fun, guaranteed, because you're in a good place. So they want to grow with you, and they'll get there. Or a new date will show up over and over till you're finally ready for that. So does that make sense? So I want you to go and open your minds up to those statements and those commands I made earlier. The cellular clearing that I did with you, that we broke it and we changed and we realigned ourselves with new cellular memory. It's vibration. So you can go to an energy healer, you can go to an energy doctor, you can go to a physical doctor. It's whatever your vibrational intention is to go, no, I'm breaking the micro environments, right? There's a micro and a macro to everything. So if I'm breaking the frequency of those environments, I'm going to break the microorganisms and or DNA or cellular makeup, and I'm going to realign it with who I want to be. It's that simple how you have that power. You just don't believe it because you were never told, oh, I don't have that power. You do. And the second we start empowering the cells now, maybe they do need a little external help. So you go to someone and they validate what you just said to yourself. They're like, oh yeah, it's this. Oh, we got it. I'll clear it. You clear it. We're good. So you're empowered. You have the confidence to know you will choose you every time. Okay. That's where I'm trying to get you guys to understand is you've got to command your life from this point forward. And Neptune and Saturn in Aries, that's why you're feeling this. That's trying to push you through the door and it's trying to push you in. Remember, you're a lighthouse and your astrology wheel is 12 slices of the zodiac surrounding you. And each one of those rooms in your lighthouse are pretty lit up. And you might have a couple rooms that need you to push open the door, walk into that insecure area of your life and start taking action. What that is, feel free to comment. I'm happy to even bring you on if you want to get on. I won't bring your face on, but you can, I'll open up the sound and turn on the audio. If anyone has a question, I'm happy to answer it. Here's a question that just came in. Is this Saturn-Neptune just happening this weekend? And yes, it did happen this last weekend. I want to say actually end of last week. So it's just within the last several days. And is it why I feel such old emotions popping up? Yes and yes. Because my friends, you're doing the work, okay? And Saturn says, those are some great dreams you've been working on. Now let's be honest. Let's do the work to get it. Just make sure it's a strong foundation or I'll make you start over again and start a new foundation and start over again. So start, as I said, with your words first. Get clear about what you want the foundation to look like. You heard what I do every day. I state my commands to spirit, giving me clarity and instant healing or an instant solution or instant remedy now. I get on my bike or whatever I do for my 15-minute workout. And then I clear all my chakras with the crystal ball. I actually literally look at the sun and it literally illuminates me. Okay, so that literally is what I do. And then all of a sudden I'll get an idea or I'll see a literal on my Instagram or Facebook or something. I'm like, that's exactly, I forgot I could do that. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Call my acupuncturist. Oh, that's right. He has natural herbs. He has herbal, he calls it analgesic. It's basically herbal aspirin. And it worked as good as an opioid, my friends. It was amazing, right? So I had to take it more often because it's an herb. And so this is my point. I had these thoughts just kept coming in because I was commanding solutions. So you're right on the mark with that question. Great question. And yes, someone else says persistence is the key to life. Persistence, do not give up. Whatever you want, it's just the universe, your angels, your guides go, no, one more time, try, get over here. Why? Because I want you to remember one thing. What the universe can create for you, the dreams of your reality, the 10x version of you, is so much grander than what you can create in this silly brain. I mean, it is literally so beautiful compared to what we get ourselves in our own way, right? So this is a huge piece. Someone says, so our health, wealth, and love inside us is what we focus on outside us. Yes, it absolutely is. So if you are living your life focused on lack outside of you, I don't know, people with problems and drama and, you know, destruction and money and who's a liar and who's bad or who's good, and you're doing the right and wrong judgment, it will reveal where you have lack inside. It's just saying, I focus out there so I don't have to see the lack inside. And this is where you say, you have to keep commanding your guides to align you with solutions to heal the lack inside and do it quickly, immediately, instantly. So the outside then shows you how to elevate the inside, or because you're focusing internally saying, this is what I want, the inside then changes, your micro environment changes, so your macro starts matching it, and it will show up in the external environments. That's the match, and that's the key. So I tried to jam as much as I could in tonight to help you understand what's happening in the sky isn't gentle, but it's powerful, and it's actually magical and such a manifestation power that you've ever had. So again, don't go into snooze fest. Make an action plan, and minimal, it's those 15 plus. Just take my 15 plus and start there. I don't care if you haven't exercised a day in your life, start walking around the block for 15 minutes. Start there, right? I do high intensity for 15 minutes every morning. That's it. Everyone's like, you do more than that. That's what these muscles are from, okay? I do a little bit of band work and some push-ups and sit-ups, like nothing major. I really don't, because I don't believe in it. I believe that your body is a chemical factory and God made us so perfect and divine. And we are here to grow our Christ consciousness, not to be Jesus. Not Jesus is going to come save your dumbass, because it's not. Jesus is just an energy frequency. He was a human being that showed up on planet Earth at one point in life and said, hey guys, this is how you master yourself. You should try it. And now we're all learning to do the same thing, to become conscious of the light within us. But you're all getting pulled out there, and out there isn't going to do shit for you. Only deciding what in here looks like and make an action plan. So remember, awareness will help you because it's non-negotiable. You got to know what you have to fill in with your insecurities. What 2, 3, 4 rooms in your lighthouse kind of dark, right? The one thing I've learned is the best healers, the best therapists. It's one reason I do not have to market my private coaching, because I can tell you all where my weak spots are. I have no problem discussing my darkness. Why? Because I had to master it. Because it's not uncomfortable for me anymore, because I push light in there. Are there areas I still get wonky? Sure. But I can tell you that too. It doesn't scare me anymore. There are areas in my life where I have to walk baby steps to go through it. It still doesn't change my game. That's what I share with you. The right energy when it comes to you, they're not coming at you in fear. They're coming at you as this works because I did it. And my mastery of my entire life is what I want for all of you, is to learn how to master all aspects of yourself, all 12 aspects, yourself, your money and worth and value, your communication, your home and security and family, your children, your fun, your health, your physical, your partnerships, your intimacy, emotions, your higher learning, your beliefs, your career, your public, your friends, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and your mind and your intuition and your psychic abilities. They're all easy to master. We just got to find the ones you don't like as much and then go there. Okay? All right, my friends. So again, remember, Truth Tribe is a group of love, and we are always open to discussions for growth. So invite others, like, share, and subscribe. Invite people to new Truth Tribes, or share the Truth Tribe replay when they show up on LinkedIn, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Remember, if you want to get to know yourself better, you can. If you miss Zodiac Wheels, Your Medicine Wheel, or Elevate, you guys can grab the single course. But if you want to go all the way in on your self-awareness, just go grab the VIP I Deserve It membership. You get everything, Dawn, everything I've made on self-awareness through astrology, so you can see your true own personal map, all my tools, and the freedom to grow at your own pace. Okay, it's at ideserveitnow.com on my website. Again, if you're listening on one of these replays, the notes, as always, are in the notes below. I love you all. Find me if you have any questions in any of my DMs. I'm happy to answer. You guys, thank you for joining me tonight. I love you all. Brightest blessings. See you next week. Take care.